The Dragon Mind of Zen. Reverence. Reverence should not necessarily take place before one who requires allegiance with reference to supreme mortal age, cultural or worldly position. But to whom or what do I pay reverence? Know then that he who stands face to face with the body or manifestation of a fully awakened mind should realize that he is and will be younger than that mind, despite the age of that mind's corporeal or spiritual manifestation. This until his own Bodhi-child is born and the marvelous transfer between the former body-mind and the present Bodhi-child has occurred. When this is accomplished, there is no more difference in age whether in this life or beyond this life. Those who understand the phrase "one becomes many, many becomes one," knows and sees the truth in this. Standing in its presence you should bow in reverence and joy on the basis and knowledge that this mind finally conquered its own ignorance and demons after immeasurable struggle and incalculable existences amongst different realms in Ma's samsaric worlds, and that it is here, before you, only by its infinite compassion for you. In this, as your Bodhi-child is not awakened, you are younger and thus, accordingly, this mind is older. Standing in its presence you should bow in joy over your own good merit that brought you before this mind, and thus the marvelous opportunity to hear and behold the Dharma and the way of how to awaken your Bodhi-child. Equally this mind will bow before you and thus confirm its infinite compassion and recognition of your present state, and accordingly its readiness to assist you with whatever means it takes to awaken your Bodhi-child. Even its first bowing towards you will expound the obscure and dark principle of Wu-Sin, which is equal with the Supreme Dharma, thus giving you an opportunity to get a glimpse of the eternal. Therefore it is most wise to keep your eyes and ears wide open, your mind focused and non-discriminative, and above all, your heart peaceful. Why all this, you might ask? This opportunity might not come back again, in many, many existences. If you have experienced suffering or seen such in others, you will know how precious such a moment, in such a mind's presence, really is. But how can I determine if this mind is fully awakened and not an impostor or disguised demon, you might ask? Believe me, when I say that a fully awakened mind will never abuse you. It will never seduce you, never deceive you, never force you or invite you to engage in immoral acts, never declare you inferior due to race or gender, and above all never allow itself, or you, to slander the Dharma, and it will never boast over itself, or its acts or wisdom, as it knows the true and only source that expounds this wisdom. Such a mind will often remind you to use your own experience and accumulated experience to determine the truth in what is expounded. And finally, the sheer light of wisdom such a mind radiates will above all keep your heart and mind in blissful alertness and push yourself to excel yourself spiritually, and likewise, your actions towards others. Regards, Tozen.